Hi guys, you join me in session and I'm back down on the Cotswold water park. But this time when I'm on a different venue, I'm on Horcott Lakes. My first visit down here. I've just recently purchased a winter ticket on here. It is a day ticket water. They do a handful of winter tickets, so I thought I'd purchase one to give me another option close to home. Obviously I've got Horseshoe Lakes, which is only 10 minutes down the road from here. This is a lake I've been keeping an eye on for quite some time. It's got some amazing fish in it, absolutely stunning scaly ones, big head of fish, good winter form, and the fish go up to and over 40 pounds in weight, so I thought it was a bit of a no-brainer. Had to give myself a chance on here this winter, try and get down and hopefully bag a fish from a new water, either this session or sometime over the winter. I mean, I haven't been out for a few weeks now. My last session was down at Berners Fishery in Essex. I've had a few commitments that I've had to do over the last few weeks, but I'm back out now and hopefully I'll start to get out regular again. It's been a long day. Got down here lunchtime. I've had to bring extra kit because this is the first time the dog's been out on the bank, so it's extra kit. I've bought the front for my Tempest, the social cap, just to give it a bit more room and somewhere for the dog to go really. You know, it's going to sleep on my bed probably, but it does give it a bit more space to wander about, because you can allow dogs on this water, but they have to be on the lead at all times, so we'll see how it settles in. Hopefully it's going to enjoy it as much as I do. Back to the lake. I'm going to say I've had a good walk round since I got here. It's a lovely lake. I'm not really seeing anything, but all the anglers that are all over on the far bank in the sort of deeper water. So I've decided to come on the end of the wind, as it's not really cold and it's been very mild of late, so I'm hoping the fish will still be hanging about in that slightly shallower water. But with the less pressure over this side, hopefully fish will come over here, moving off all them lines over in that deeper water, and maybe I can snare myself a fish on my first trip. But I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to a new challenge, new lake, so hopefully it won't be too long and I can share a fish or two with you guys. Like I said, it's been a long day, took a while to find some nice spots and put a bit of bait out, so hopefully about half an hour now before dark, so hopefully tonight when them alarms are sound and we'll be away. But for now, until later on, probably in the morning, I'll update you guys later. Cheers guys. Well, good morning guys. That's the first night done, and unfortunately it was a very quiet night for myself. I did hear a few fish showing last night. They seem to be more to my right and further out than I am, so more towards the other side over that deeper water. I do think I heard a couple of alarms last night, so I do think possibly one or two fish were caught. I'll have a walk round later and have a word with the bailiff and find out. But you know, I'm happy with the spots, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm getting battered a little bit by the swans, but got to keep going, keep plodding, and hopefully it will come good in the end. I'll probably put some zigs on today, keep ringing the changes, keep trying new things, sort of explore the swim a little bit more, see if there's any other spots out there, because it was all a bit of a rush yesterday when I got here. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. It's been a good first night. It's always nice to be on a new water. It takes a little time to learn it and get your head around it, especially this time of year. But still confident. Keep trying as always. Keep plodding. And hopefully the rewards will come. So until later on, probably this evening, I'll update you then. So until later on, guys. Cheers, guys. Right guys, to sort of give you a little look around the swim that I'm in. I'm on the point swim, which is peg 16. There's a peg just over there. And then one just over there. Point's sort of situated right in the middle of the lake. As we come towards the front of the swim, see peg 16, come down towards the front of the swim. The water's well down at the moment, rod's down there. I'm fishing 3 on the spot to start with, straight out in front, about 95 yards. You see there's a lot of open water out there. This swim commands a lot of water, and then as we go round to the right, it's a bay right down there to the right, and then the same to the left, a bay right down there to the left. Car park is over there in the distance. It's a fair walk to this peg, but I do like this peg. It's got a lot of water, like I said, and you're right in the middle of the lake. Fish do have to come by you when they're travelling from one side to the other. So as we come back round, as you can see, normally the water is right up there, so it's well down at the moment. We've had a very hot summer and the level's right down. So then come back out to swim, bivvy in the front there. Vixen in the bivvy having her breakfast. Hopefully you got to see the lake okay there, guys, because it is very misty this morning, very atmospheric, but not the best for footage. It just gives you a little look where I am, what I'm doing, the swim that I'm in. There you are, guys. That's a little look at the swim. So until later on, cheers guys. Well, good evening guys, just thought I'd give you a quick update. It's been a tough day today, still no action. I did have a good walk round earlier, had a chat with the bailiff, and there was one or two fish out last night from the far side, which I thought there was. I thought I heard a couple of alarms last night. Nothing massive, up to £26 I believe. So there is the odd fish coming out, but it is fishing tough. Not really seen much over this way. There's been a few fish down to my right, and about half an hour ago I did see one poke his head out just to the left of my swim. So I got a rod out, I quickly had a look round that area and I found a little clear spot, so I put a rod on there tonight. Just put 2 spods straight over the top of it, and we'll see if that manages to produce the fish, or the main spot which I've got the other 2 rods on. Hopefully that'll produce a fish tonight, but we'll see. What we can do is keep hoping, keep trying. I'm hoping with this weather, it's changing slightly tomorrow, hopefully it will bring a few fish this way, and hopefully we can nick one. You know, it is November, it's that time of year, you know, you've got to get everything spot on, location, bait, tactics, everything really. You know, winter fishing isn't for the faint-hearted, but it's a good chance. If I get everything right, I can hopefully get my first fish. So basically, you know, same old thing. I've been working zigs today, and you know, keep topping up a little bit of bait, not too much, just the odd spot here and there. I don't want to go too wild with it, but I have to keep putting a little bit in because the swans keep clearing it out, but we'll keep going. Hopefully the rewards will come. So until tomorrow morning, that's all from me for now guys. Cheers guys. Well, good morning guys. Finally, last night, managed to put my first Horcott fish on the bank. Unbelievable 23-pounder, absolutely stunning fish, and what a great result. I was hoping for this session just to come and have one fish, and I've managed that, so I'm happy with that, as it's very early on for me and I'm still learning. And it came on the rod that I moved last night. Saw a fish show, had a look around that area, found a spot I could present on, put a bait out there, 2 or 3 spods over the top, and then yesterday evening about 11 o'clock off it roared. Over the moon with that, you know, can't ask for more on your first visit to a new lake. So I'll give you guys a look at that fish now. Well, fish number 1, taken a while this one, but eventually managed to put one of these stunning Horcott fish on the bank. Well over the moon with this one. It's always nice to catch the first fish from a new venue. 23 pound on the button. Unbelievable fish. Give you guys a quick look at the other side. Won't keep him out any longer. He's a bit feisty. He's ready to go back. Hopefully be one of a few. See how it goes. being back. As you can see guys, unbelievable fish, and what a great start. Couldn't ask for more than that, especially now it's November. You know, this time of year, just to get a bite anywhere, even on the lake, you know, is an achievement. So I'm just going to keep plodding today. I'm going to put some zigs on, try that because the sun is out, and if not, I'll just keep working them sticks, keep throwing them about, keep putting them on the spots. May have a little look around a swim, see if there is any other spots that I've missed, and just try and gauge what the fish are trying to do. And if I see fish, I'll investigate that area and put a rod in that area, because it seems to be, if you can get the location right, you will get the bites. It's more important this time of year than any other time of year. Location is everything when you get to winter, and if you see a show, you've got to look at that spot or that area, find a presentable area, put a bait out there, and hopefully it's not too long until you're rewarded. So I'm going to get some breakfast on, have something to eat, and I'll update you guys a bit later on, probably tonight. So until later on, cheers guys. Right guys, I'll just talk you through my bait for the session. Starting off with spod mix. I've gone with something that's got lots of attraction, lots of scent, lots of flavour, and not too much food content. So I've gone with groats, great winter bait, and after I've soaked and cooked them, I've then soaked them in liver liquid from spar baits. They're a very good bait for soaking up liquids and carrying them to the bottom where you want them. So I do like groats, very underused, and one I use a lot in the winter. And then to that I've added corn, sweet corn, another great winter bait, not too much food content, easy for the fish to digest. And then I've gone for the FSB boilies. I've chopped and crumbed them. They've also been soaked in a matching liquid food complex. Then rig wise, same as what I normally do. Standard slip D rig, size 4 wide gape, combi rig, and then I've added stick, FSB stick mix, and then a dumbbell spar baits, special hook bait. Done very well on them since I started using them, so a no-brainer. Fishing a nice clean spot out there, so hopefully that'll draw in a few fish, might get me a bite or two. It's sort of that time of year now, the weather's still quite mild, but I don't want to put in too many big items. I want to make it easy for them to eat. I don't want to fill them up too quickly. That way hopefully they'll keep coming back, keep slipping the net under a fish or two. So that's my bait guys, so until later on, cheers guys. Well, good evening guys. It's been another slow day today. You're gonna let me talk to the camera? Yeah, it's been another slow day today. Since I had that fish yesterday evening, it seems to have shut down. The whole lake as a whole seems to be very quiet. But I've got tonight and tomorrow night still to go, so I'm going to keep plodding, keep trying, change my tactics slightly from fishing. I started off with 3 rods on one spot, and obviously I moved that one last night, but now I'm going to put each rod on a different spot, so I'm fishing 3 different spots just to try and nick a bite really. I'm obviously not fishing for a hit of fish, so I don't need 3 rods in one area. I'm going to just try and nick a bite by spreading the rods, giving myself a bigger chance, an opportunity to potentially get another fish on the bank. So we'll see what tonight brings, and hopefully it'll be a repeat of last night. I kind of expected most of the bites to probably come in night time, generally do this time of year, or very early morning. So we'll just see what happens. But at the minute it is tough going. But as always, I'll keep trying, keep plodding, and hopefully I can update you in the morning with or without a fish. But for now, obviously the dog wants a bit of fuss, so I'll catch you guys in the morning. Cheers guys. Well guys, it's another night done. It's late morning now, about 11 o'clock, and unfortunately it was another very quiet night and morning for myself. Didn't hear any alarms last night, so I think it was pretty much the same for everyone on the lake. It seems to have completely shut down at the moment. I don't think the weather's helping the situation. It's unbelievably mild at the minute, but the weather keeps changing. 1 minute it's mild, the next minute it's raining, the next minute it's cold, so could do with the weather just being consistent for a week or two. Then I definitely think the fish will settle and the fish will definitely pick up. But we'll keep plodding, keep trying. We've got one more night. See what happens today and tonight. I'll probably update you tomorrow if nothing happens today. Update you with my final rundown tomorrow morning. Hopefully that'll include a fish. All I can do is keep doing what I'm doing. I'm working the swim very hard. I'm doing everything I can. It's just one of them times at the minute where the fish just aren't having it. Like I said, the weather really isn't helping the situation. Didn't really even hear any fish crashing out last night. Didn't see any yesterday. Only seen the odd one this morning, but that's a little bit more positive. At least I've seen the odd one. I mean, there's a decent head of fish in here, and if they were active, I'm sure we'd be seeing a lot more fish. Sometimes you can only do what you can do. I mean, I wouldn't change anything. I mean, I've tried zigs, I've tried different areas, I've tried them all on one spot, I've tried different hook baits. There's not much more I could do really. I've done what I can with the water that I've got in front of myself. So, like I said, till later on, probably tomorrow morning, unless something else happens today or tonight. Catch you guys later. Cheers guys.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Well, good morning guys. That's it, session's drawing to a close. Slowly starting to pack down now. And unfortunately for myself there was no more fish last night. But there was a lot of fish showing to my right over towards the beach swim. I think the boys over there managed a few. But for whatever reason, just not been many fish out in front of me. I've done what I can with the water that's in front of me. I've worked it hard, fished hard, but the fish have always been to my left or to my right throughout the session. So I'm very happy with that one fish, absolutely stunning fish. And I said before I started this session, if I can manage one fish, then I'd be happy. And you know, it's been a success. Really happy, I've learned a lot. I mapped out this swim, so if I come back in here, I can find the spot straight away, get fishing. You know, I can sort of look at it now, and I know kind of how I want to approach this water now for the winter. So hopefully on the next session I can put a few more fish on the bank. At the moment they seem very localised, and it's just the odd swim doing bites, and it seems to be one end or the other. I think last week they were out in the middle, so probably a week late, but you know, I'm happy. It's great to fish in new water, great to sort of, it's a great recce, sort of add a look at the lake, and hopefully it'll stand me in good stead for the rest of the winter. You know, it's Vixen's first trip out as well. She seems to have thoroughly enjoyed it, so I can't say more than that. I'll be back soon, and for now, till later on guys, it's tight lines from me. Bye for now. Cheers guys.